Now, I know this might come as a shock, but I have again somehow turned into an image of the two-tone shade PNG variety. But I've just got up out of bed. I look like I've gone to the underworld and returned, so I'll save you that horrible image. I am today playing with a new variant of Sloking, which, mind you, I don't know if it wants to go first or second. I'm assuming it wants to go first. There's a Squawk in here, but this does not play Xatu. No Xatu in here, and for those watching that doesn't know, Xatu was the card that got energy into play and drew you cards. A pretty important card in Sloking. This one got day 2 at Toronto, 141st place, 9-5-0 record, which, by the way, at a big regional is still pretty good. They got that without Xatu. So I am mega curious as to what, speaking of Mega Kangaskhan's in here too, and I have just thrown away a secret box for fun. Okay, lovely jubbly. Oh, no, I can Academy at night. See? I'm thinking ahead here. I'm already liking this. Let's go for a Squawk and Seize. And the way of keeping energy flow in this is with Wondrous Patch. And you saw it, where is also the Powerglass, which to me is awesome. But nonetheless, let's go for our run errand here as I blind myself with that retreat there. And we get an attachment for turn. Okay, I'm already kind of seeing how this deck works. This is really neat. I'm going to end turn, and I'm just super curious as to how this plays because, as I said, no Xatu is kind of a big deal. And it was one of the flaws of Sloking, given that the Natu has such low HP, the Xatu itself also has pretty low HP, and can be exploited by Dusk Noirs, Monkey Dories, Dragon Ball, everything in the format that, you know, can punish you for having low HP is going to punish it, and that held Sloking back a lot. Now, this one might find a way, which, yeah, I'm really interested in. And on top of that, it uses the Kangaskhan draw engine. It doesn't only also use that, it also has an Armarouge in here, which has the Crimson Blaster attack, which discards all fire energy. In this case, it will discard no energy, I would expect then. If I'm understanding correctly how the Sloking would work with that attack. And it just does a straight 180 to a benched Pokemon. This came out in the Surging Sparks set. So this has been around for a while, this Armarouge. But nonetheless, it's finally seen some use here. Well, I say that, I'm not getting anywhere here at all, really, because my opponent's actually pollinating me. Do I go for do I risk it? Do I start seeking it? Come on, you know I want to do it. Oh, I want to do it so bad, especially with item lock. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I also could just super sidebot next turn if it comes to it. Do you know what? Let's risk it for the biscuit, man. Let's get some riskiness in here. See when I'm in PG mode, I risk. Okay, all right. That's actually quite a decent supporter that I probably would need at some point, considering I am under item lock, but it's fine. We won't talk about it. Yeah, anyway, so the Armarouge I'm interested to see how that interaction is going to occur, because it does rediscard all fire energy, and considering you have Psychic Energy attached, you don't need to discard it. Meaning you could just 180 snipe the bench every single turn with that Armarouge alone. Obviously, there is still 2 Kyurem in here. There is the Annihilate for the 1-hit KO and Conkeldurr here too, with a copy of Brave Bangle to hit 280 if you need to hit it. But 280 is a number that isn't as prevalent nowadays. I mean, it's definitely prevalent for the Gold Dengo matchup. I would say that, but so is double Kyurem, or triple Kyurem, should I say, if you can pull that off. But either way, yeah, that's basically it. There's no like Haxorus in here or anything like that. It really is mega streamlined. And I'm wondering if, you know, I'm not able to speak to, it says Oshton Kaluski, I think is the one that piloted this deck. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm just curious, man. Oh, hey, this is what I love about Sloking, bro. The top decks. Right. Sadly, though, we are going to be low-key a little punished by this, unless I just go for Ciphermaniac. Okay, let's explore this. Hold on. I'm doing this as a test, okay? Nope, that's a lie. We have prized the very thing I was meaning to test. That's great news. Okay, in that case, I guess I do just go for the Kyurem here. And on top of that, I will follow up maybe with, not with it. Do I follow up with Lillie? I mean, oh, bro, I forgot about the Powerglass. Wait a second, this is cooking. Give me a hot secchi. I think just getting a Psychic Energy kind of makes sense, no? I could just double Kyurem here. Wait a second, what is going on? All right, let's try this out. We'll go for the Seek Inspiration, and there's a Kyurem. We'll go for the Trifrost and instantly delete basically everything. And do you know what? I'm gonna let them have Budew. Please, item lock me again. This Powerglass is gonna keep me alive and ready to cure them literally again next turn. So if they do as little as bench 2 Pokemon, we're good to go. So this is really interesting. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking it a lot. except for when I get Iono. I don't like Iono too much, but that's fine. We do actually get the guaranteed top deck of energy. However, we do bench the Kyurem. I did decide to keep their item lock available, but I think they would have established that anyway, again, because they kind of need to, don't they? That said, we've got ourselves Lillie Willy, so we're good. And I'm wondering, what I was meaning to say is, you know, if I was able to talk to Austin, I think again their name is, what they would do to improve this if they could. I'm sure they have some thoughts, obviously playing it a regional. Or is this really the ultimate 60, so to speak, you know? At least for them. Let's see what we get off the Seek. Oh, okie dokie. Maybe I should have got rid of Budew, knowing that the hand size was quite small. No, it's fine. We've got Ciphermaniac, bro. Literally next turn, we win if they can't slow this thing down. Dracloak coming in, and I think we are going to get the win here. Just looking at the matchups, by the way, the ones they did beat were Dengo, Gardevoir Jellicent, Grimmsnarl, Dawnzard, I think it's Dawnzard, Guardy again with Jellicent, Dragapult Dusknoir, Goldengo, Dragapult Dusknoir, and Ceruledge. Losing to a Dawnzard, losing to a Dengo, losing to a Guardy, losing to a Dawnzard, and losing to a Goldengo. That's their matchup spread, as you've got to be kidding me. The one card I need is there. Okay, wonderful. In that case, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test out this Armarouge situation and then guarantee an Academy Top Night. Academy Top Night deck? What? Look, I know I've become an image, a PNG image, but brother, I've still got some neurons up there, haven't I? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go for it. Let's see if we keep the energy. I think we do as we hit 180. And yeah, look at this. The energy is staying exactly in place because the condition exclusively reads discard fire energy, meaning you could literally loop this card with no downside. What? That's crazy, bro. That is insane. And my opponent is still continuing to struggle here. They play a Lillie. Fez coming down. I think this is just in the bag. And I can't lie, this is a lot of fun. I am enjoying this very much so. It just feels, I don't know, it feels super cool, man. I mean, Sloking is always fun, right? But playing it with this angle, it just feels really cool. All right, I'm curious to see where this archetype can go, man, because this is really interesting. Maybe it'll turn me into a real boy again as they get themselves a Blood Moon Ursaluna. Throw it down. Oh, wait a second. They can't just like Oko me here, right? Do we have a... Wait, I got this on prizing, so I wasn't able to bench that. I know that. Do we have an answer to... Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. I was like, do we have an answer to Ursaluna? We didn't. I mean, we had Budew, if anything, but hey-ho. We've got what we need for game. Let's go for an Academy at Night. And this has worked so smooth. Again, without the Xatu, what was once thought to be a crucial component. But we didn't care. And we've been able to have the same Sloking in the active the whole time. Yeah, this is something, bro. This is something for sure. Well, starting a Kyurem would seem bad, but we do play Latias, so it's not actually the end of the world. That's kind of cool. I know I'm glazing like, oh, like, English, yeah. Can you tell I didn't get much sleep last night? Insomnia is great fun. I'm going to end my turn. And this is the polar opposite to what we had last time. A full brick, bro. I've built a house out of this already, mate. Jesus. There's an Arven and a Secret Box coming down. Oh, they're popping off. Oh, no. Well, it's only fair that I show you the other side of this list, hey? When in reality, it's probably not the list and just the mere fact that I have had an unfortunate hand because of, well, RNG. Card game, right? But they do say the best players can play the worst hands. Well, I'd love to see Tord play this because let's be real. He's just going to Ciphermaniac, isn't he? There is a Poffin off the Secret Box, and they do play said Poffin. What else did they get? Hold on. Let me have a little look-see. I'm going to have a little look-see. So they got themselves Evolution, Lillie, and I saw a, what's it called again? Spikemouth. That's the one. There it is. Spikemouth coming down. Seems like they're not going to Evo. They're just going to item lock with Itchy Pollen. So valid, given I have nothing going on in my life, which means, okay, I think I need to bounce the Spikemouth. That's for sure. Ciphermaniac, what for here? It seems like Lillie would be the move because top decking anything else, item included, is just pointless. Now, in case we get Iono'd, I think I want to get a Slowpoke on top of that. That said, they do have Lillie in hand themselves, so we're not going to get Iono'd. But, you know, I still have to put something underneath the Lillie. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll run that. That's fine with me. And I'm sure this doesn't swap the top deck. This just places a card on top of my deck, so I can't guarantee Lillie with Academy. That's fine at the very least. Let's hope they just don't want to KO me. That's all we're hoping for here. No donk shenanigans. I think just looking at the list and experiencing this already opening hand, maybe... Oh no, this deck does play 4 Slowpoke. I thought it played 3. No. Yeah, in all honesty, That said though, the odds of starting Kyurem are like relatively, I think it's about the same as it would be in a normal Sloking deck now that I see it. The 2 Mega Kangaskhan would be replacing the 2 Natu that you would have to bench. Plus you have Latias, Fez, Budew, Squawk. There's a lot of basics you can start actually. So I think we just got unlucky. That's totally fair. Well, I'm hoping we can get, in this case, off the Lillie, Latias, a Mega Kangaskhan, and a Slowpoke down, but that's a lot. Anyway, let's see. We'll go for Lillie's determination. And, okay, yeah, right. The good news is they didn't item lock me for some reason. Because, no, they evolved, didn't they? So, I think we assume Grimmsnarl is coming next turn. However, are we in a position where we need to play safe? I think we're in a position where I need to take risks. Yes, benching a Slowpoke seems like a bad idea. However, I do have an Annihilape in hand, but that's really not my reasoning. My reasoning is if I bench a Kangaskhan and then go for a run errand with Jet Energy, which was the alternative play, I'm just trying to draw into a Slowpoke anyway. And at that point, I'm giving them a free prize Pokemon that's going to be chipped away with Frostlass and will easily give them free prizes at some point in the game. Now, when you compare that to just benching the Slowpoke and hoping they don't get a Gust KO on you, I think that the Slowpoke was better there. We'll see. Nonetheless, there is the lovely Armarouge. We do get Ciphermaniac, but there's no way to follow up with that. We're just missing some critical combo pieces, meaning another Lillie might be on the cards here. Ishipollen coming in, though. And hey, they're taking their sweet time. I, low-key, am okay with that this time around. For all we know, I could get a Kyurem this turn. Could get lucky, right? Oh, you're kidding. Bro, I am 1 card away from a Kyurem and basically winning the game by board wiping. All I need is a Latias. Okay, hold on. Do I work on the build? Do I try and build up? Wait, I've got to think this through, you know, because if my opponent is bricking the Grimmsnarl, sorry, then it makes sense to me to Ciphermaniac now for Latias plus Kyurem, no? And then just Carmine next turn. Yeah, I think that's better than just playing Lillie again and hoping. I think I'm going to try this out. I'm going to explore this strategy. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that way I can get a retreat, can guarantee Kyurem. I mean, this does rely on Academy sticking. That kind of feels rough. Maybe I go for Secret Box instead, because that can just get me Ultra Ball for Kyurem. And yeah, I think that's probably more reliable. And I can just discard Brave Bangle or something. Yeah, okay. Maybe Secret Box is smarter. All right, let's do that. And we're just going to pass. Look, it's risky, right? Because I'm giving them a turn here to bounce the Academy or whatever. And I really have nothing else in play. But I'm basing it off my opponent's play in the fact that they haven't got a Grimmsnarl out yet. Now, don't get me wrong, they could just Arven here, and that would be kind of... Okay, Lillie again. Oh, they probably are going to get Arven. Sorry, Grimmsnarl this time around. Yeah, they do. All right, well, I still think I'm okay, right? Oh, no, I need to get another Slowpoke down, or at least 2 Slowpoke down if I'm going to do what I plan, which in this case would be Annihilaping. Oh, bro. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone with that. Maybe I should have just said, hey, the odds of them having Grimmsnarl are just so high. But then again, like, no, maybe Kyurem is still a really good shout, though, to get rid of Monkey Dories and Frostlasses. Maybe, because at that point, then I'm just, you know, there's a stage 2 Pokemon to play that only hits 180 and hits 30 on the bench, which alone isn't that powerful. What makes Grimmsnarl so good is Monkey Dory and Frostlass. So if I just get rid of those support Pokemon with Kyurem, maybe it's still a move. Plus, it is free prizes still. Okay, no, maybe it's not a bad shout. On top of that, if they do KO Kyurem, which is... yeah, an interesting decision, I'd say, because wouldn't you want my Kyurem to be in the active as long as possible? But then again, they don't know what I'm playing, so that's valid. What was my thought process there? I don't know. I was on a train of thought, and then I forgot about it. Welcome to ADHD, lads and ladies. All right, top deck, we know it's going to be the Lats, which is now irrelevant, but I'm definitely getting Kyurem. That's just a guarantee this time. So, do I just straight Carmine, or do I bench the Lats? No, I can't bench the Lat. That's too much of a liability. Okay, that's fine. This is really awkward. What the hell? Okay, just secret box me, man. Just give me the secret box, bro. I can get myself a stretcher for Kyurem this time around. That's good. I don't have to get Ultra Ball, which is nice, because it allows me to use Powerglass here, which at least keeps this Sloking a threat. I know the Grimmsnarl will just delete it, but I still think I need to keep it a threat. That said, this doesn't feel good, does it? Like, this still feels really bad for a hand following up. But your boy's got to run with something. You know what I mean? Let me do something about it. I'll throw this down, and maybe I don't. throw the Powerglass down. I feel like I'll just be wasting it, if I'm honest. I don't know. I don't know, if I'm honest with you. No, I think I do throw it, right? Because they could go for like a Gust play, KO this. So this forces them to at least KO this Sloking. Which I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but sure. We'll just run it. We'll run it. Let's go for Academy. Let's seek inspiration. Let's just delete all of their support Pokemon. And maybe we can just kind of claw our way back through after this. Who knows? I don't feel confident with the board state, but now I know they can't just win by going for like Monkey Dories or whatnot. That's so they can get one more Monkey Dory off. They can't just bench a monkey and attach a dark. Oh, that's a win con actually, isn't it? But I don't think I could escape that. Yeah, they just need to bench monkey and boss, or in this case, counter catcher, because I have taken more prizes than them. But they are a counter catcher down. So, oh, okay, hold on. That didn't even pause, went straight in. In that case, I think I need to prioritize board state here and just try and get Pokemon out. Even if it means the Slowpoke going down, I think that's what I got to do. So let's Ultra Ball this away, and low key, I want to double Ultra Ball here, but yeah, that just doesn't help me, does it? Not necessarily. So I'll do this. I could... Fez looks kind of good. Fez does look good. I need to like Slowpoke again. What's my Nest Ball count? 3. Yeah, okay. So I think a Slowpoke here feels fine. We'll do that. I'm going to attach Powerglass here. Gonna release Determination and then hope. Okay, all right. I mean, that's a Kangaskhan. I can dangle tail, which is very strange. Okay. Yeah, this hand's garbage. Oh, wait. Hold on. I do have Fez. I'd have to discard the Academy at night. With one already down and they bounce this, that's going to be a bit awkward. But again, we have to take risks here, right? I know I've got 2 stretcher left. What's my Sloking count? Sloking count's definitely... Oh, I don't know. Unless no, I might need to evolve into this. Okay, I might actually need to evolve the active here to prevent a double price KO. So let's get Fez at the very least and just go for a flip script. Sort me out, man. Do something. Oh, hello. Oh, see, this is where I could just item. I wish I could just item lock him right now. Okay, I need to do that. That's for sure. And is it correct for me to attach to the active and then Wonder Patch the bench? Oh, I don't know. Not having Latias feels rough, right? Because I can't just like go, oh yeah, the KO Sloking, and I could just go into this, draw a bunch of cards with these two, which by the way is a disgusting combo for this deck, actually. That seems kind of crazy. And then, you know, come in with the Sloking later. If I attach to the active and Wonder Patch to the bench, yeah, I think that's what I do. It means I risk an attacker both ways, regardless. I had to evolve that Sloking because they could have just gone for a boss and then a Shadow Bullet with a monkey. Now they can't do that with the monkey. But yeah, we're literally on thin ice, butter. I ain't going ice skating on this rink, broski, you know what I mean? They do gust the... looks like I might have to get Latias out just to get out of the active. Unless we get Jets. We do have 2 Jet in this list. Okay, I'm thinking. My brains are going. There's a monkey coming in. They just straight Shadow Bullet. Right. So another Kyurem wins me the game. Right, they've benched 3 Pokemon there. Another Kyurem does do it. It's as simple as that. It has to be this turn because they're probably going to evolve here. Okay, that was a lot of noises. I apologize for that, but I thought I had it. I don't. I need one more energy to do it. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. So I see what their game plan is. They want to just take out these 2 for game, right? I think I can let this Kangaskhan go. As crazy as that sounds, I think I can. Does that mean it's okay for me to bench to get Latias back? It might be, right? Because here's my game plan. I don't know. Okay. Okay. No. I'm going to get Latias out, and here's why. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I'm getting like second guesses about 20 times in a row in my head right now. But I think I do this. Instead of item locking, I'm just going to pass. Maybe that's the move. I think it's also probably corrective for me to just straight up Nest Ball for another Slowpoke, no? No, don't need that. Who needs extra Slowpoke in life, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Maybe I just get another Kangaskhan. I mean, it benches up and thins the deck. So there's nothing else I can really bench here. So at this point, is it just worth going for double Kang? Do you know what? It might be. This feels like awful play, but just hear me out, okay? If they go for the Gust Kang, which is probably what they want, then I do have my Seeking Inspiration because of the Powerglass, right? And if I have double Kang here, I can get 5 cards next turn with this and this, meaning I could probably find Kyurem and win the game. Or if they weren't benching a Pokemon here, do something else. Okay, I think they may have potentially thrown the game for themselves without realizing, or they've got game here. I don't know. But hey, hear your boy out, all right? Listen to your top Donnie right now, okay? So I uttered the words of the the almighty into thy ear. If they evolved the Morgrem into a Grimmywimmy, then Kyurem wouldn't have won me the game because I would only be able to take 2 prizes. That sucks. Okay, whatever. So then benching Snorunt still gives me a Kyurem win con, which for some reason they're not respecting. And yeah, if they didn't, yeah, of course, because if they were able to evolve into Grims now, and let's say the best case scenario, evolve to Grimmy, and then get a KO on Kanga, or like KO here and then KO Kanga next turn, then surely, like, you just win, obviously. And I don't have a win con the following turn, but by benching everything, you've given me a win con, which I'm all happy about. Energy top deck. All right, hold on. I low-key want to artist in the deck, but I'm low-key super synicious right now, and I don't want to shuffle the deck because the top deck was kind of good. I'm hoping that I could top deck my Final Academy, or... Bro, all I need, actually, is a Ciphermaniac. A Ciphermaniac, there's 4 in this deck. We've got 1 as well. I mean, come on, bro. If we get Kyurem, we're talking. Oh, that's not it. That ain't it, bro. That's not the Kyurem. We have a Fez to get us there, please. Come on. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Kyurem here. And that's all we need, baby. And they gave us the win con. They did this. It's on you, bro. It ain't on me. This is your doing, brother. I've just got to say it. We're going to seek inspiration. And who needs to take megas, hey? When you can just Trifrost twice and take out all of the babies. Woo! Okay. Big ol' win. I am liking this deck. Really. I mean, it gets a bit dicey, but I'm enjoying it. And no flashy gimmicks, nothing like that. That's for the main channel. All the crazy editing and stuff, as you know. We're going to get straight to the point here. Here is the deck list for you to see. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Will I be a real boy? Or will I be a measly image?